Good afternoon, everyone. This is Evangelist Kumba. Today, I'm going to teach briefly about guiding your heart and your mind. Out of your heart, the abundance of your heart, the mouth flows. What that means? Guide your heart and your mind. Out of the abundance of your heart, the mouth flows. Proverbs 4:23 says, above all, your heart, guide your heart. Everything you do flows from it. Our heart is the source of our thoughts, attitude, beliefs, and action. Therefore, it is crucial to guide our heart above all things. The heart is a powerful force that drives our actions, influences our thinking and behavior. It can either bend us down a path of righteousness or a path of destruction. Our hearts are susceptible to sinful thoughts, attitude, and belief. We have to be mindful of what we allow into our hearts. Everything we do flows from it. Guiding our heart is about protecting ourselves from external and internal factors. We must be mindful of the things we think about, the things we set our affection on, and the things we give our attention to. Negativities, bitterness, and anger can take root in our heart and lead to sinful behavior. For this reason, the Apostle Paul says in Ephesians 4:31, get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, slanders, along with every form of malice. Guiding your heart means choosing to focus on godly thoughts, Colossians 3:2, as well as seeking wisdom and guidance from God. When we guide our heart, we take responsibility for our mind, psychologically and spiritual well-being. In doing so, we protect ourselves from sinful influence that impeded spiritual progress. By guiding our heart, we become who God designed us to be. There are several reasons why it is important to guide our heart. First, our hearts have a significant impact on our relationship with God. And the condition of our heart can either draw us closer or push us away from God. When we meditate on the Word of God and allow it to sink into our heart, we are radically transformed and we experience a greater sense of peace, joy, and contentment. On the other hand, allowing sinful influences to take root in our heart will hinder a relationship with God. We will struggle to pray, read the Bible, and may even feel distant from God. Thus, we must guide our heart and cultivate a deeper relationship with God. The second reason why it is important to guide our heart is that the heart impacts our relationship with others, with other people. It can draw us closer to others or estrange us from them. For example, if we cultivate an attitude of love, kindness, and compassion towards others, we will build strong and mindful connection with them. A heart of patience, understanding, and forgiveness creates a culture of trust and mutual respect. On the other hand, allowing sinful thoughts to take root in our heart and harboring resentment, bitterness, or envy towards others will create a toxic culture that drives people away. Strange and broken relationships are the mutual result of a sinful thought. Guiding our heart is a godly fear. It's essential for maintaining a healthy relationship with God and others, and for maintaining our own spiritual health. It means being intentional about what we allow into our heart. It involves closing to focus on thought and influence that promote love, kindness, and compassion. It means seeking God's wisdom and guidance through prayers and meditation, and allow His love to flow through us to others. When we exercise discernment and guide our heart, we experience the joy and blessing that comes from living in community with others, believers, and we become more effective in sharing God's love and truth with the world. Example of diligent people in the Bible. Here, David in 1 Samuel and 2 Samuel. David was a young man that took care of the sheep. In God's eyes, his hard work is a small, hiring job. Means more than the success of David. Brothers who were in the army, David faithful and diligently performed his minor duties. He used the lesson he learned as a shepherd to rule as a king. Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman. In this book of Proverbs, King Lemuel shows the behavior of a diligent woman. She's dedicated to her work and puts much energy into whatever she does. What about the story of Elijah and Elisha? 1 Kings and 2 Kings. Elijah and Elisha shows that diligence is a character trait that allow people to do their best for God. They show excitement and passion in doing and completing God's work. They obey God in practice, which it seems in the result of their work. What about you? What do you listen to? What do you listen to? It's very important. Today, you don't need people to listen to. Your phone is the social media. And what you watch, what you listen to, the friends you keep, very important. If you focus on negativity, your heart will be full of bitterness, anger, and the result to a sinful nature. But if you find time to study the Word of God and pray, you will have a heart of forgiveness, love, and caring for one another. Thank you for listening. This is Evangelist Kumba. If you want to pray, call me on 077-1542-9351. Thank you for sharing. Please share. Thank you for listening. Thank you.